Ross Stripling will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He will lead this one off today.
Ender Inciarte.
From the stretch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Vero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. And now here's the starting 9 for the visiting Atlanta Braves. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Matty, this team's lineup is dead last in batting average, and I tell you what, that does not bode well for the rest of the season. If you do not have professional at-bats up and down the lineup, or at least 6 to 7 guys, it is eventually going to catch up to you.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. And the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Here's the pitch. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
The 3-1. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So a runner on first with 1 out now, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. He's set. Here it comes, and he fouls this one off. Swanson leads off first with 1 away. And that one got a piece of him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. And he's in there safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks at this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. And they almost get him at third, but he's just able to get back in safely. The next to bat for Atlanta, Phil Gosselin. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
At the plate, Ozzie Albies. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
One and one, here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. The 1-2. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Now batting, Rio Ruiz, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 0-1 on its way. A big pass at a slider that gets past him.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Bounce to first. Bellinger fields cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Braves 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Chase Whitley is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Stepping up to the plate, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Markakis coming on. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Boy, this guy's been swinging a hot stick lately. And there's just another example. And even when he doesn't hit one on the barrel, he still manages another base hit.
Yeah, don't overthink it. When you're flowing like he is right now, he's hot as a pistol. Everything's falling.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's the first pitch to him. Changeup in for a strike. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think the guy to watch is Matt Kemp. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Here's Corey Seager. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. First pitch on its way. And that one just missed outside. ready. Here's the 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
From the stretch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You've got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
Ooh, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. That ain't plus 90s right there. That's mid to low 90s fastball in the honey hole. I'm surprised he didn't pull the trigger on that one.
Pause, now the pitch. Straight 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
2 men on, 2 out, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Kemp carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail it here 2-0. So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Chase Whitley. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Taylor over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Here's Ender Inciarte. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A called strike over the outside corner. Comes set with the 0-1. And this pitch hits him, but it does so after he swings through it. A bizarre sequence there. It's 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. This is flared out towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With the 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. On a big swing there from Markakis. He didn't get it to make it strike 2.
Welcome to my world right here, batter. I've seen this 0-2 count way too many times. Hittable pitch in the middle of the zone, you take one. Slider in the dirt, you come unglued. Now you got to step out of the box. You have no idea what's going to happen.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw in time and the side is retired. Braves strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Next for the Dodgers, Yasmani Grandal. Lead things off here for L.A., but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And a changeup right down the middle.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. And that's out number 1.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Here's Jock Peterson now. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. So 1-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Grandal leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Ross Stripling. And he puts it on the ground to second. Albies picks it up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We've played 2 full. Atlanta leads it 2-0. Not far from us here at Dodger Stadium, the beautiful beaches of Southern California. Thanks again for joining us on MLB Network. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Tyler Flowers, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, number 13.
Digging in to try it again, number 13. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will get foul for strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Missed with a slider. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it. Bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
In now, Phil Gosselin. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
1-1. A bullet to first base, and the runner gets back. No double play.
The batter, number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Men on third with 2 down. Slider is way low, but a good job there to knock this one down. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. 1 left for Atlanta. They're up 2-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Taylor. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Chris Taylor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's off his leg on the mound. And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready with the 1-0. Changeup in for a strike.
1-1.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Taylor gets his lead at first, nobody out. And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Here's Corey Seager. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. And he takes strike 2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting. Everyone would think he wants to go somewhere else. He might go right exactly to the same spot.
The 0-2 home. And that one just missed outside.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Liner toward right center. Inciarte will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
First baseman number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Comes set and the 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. Popped up. Whitley is there for it, and the inning is over. One left for L.A. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Rio Ruiz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Kemp, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
Into the box, Chase Whitley. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. One and two now to the Braves pitcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Here's Ender Inciarte as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1. Ruiz takes his lead at third with 1 away. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness. 2-0 count. The pitch skied in the air to straightaway left. Seager is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Digging in once again, Dansby Swanson. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Soft liner towards short. A throw to the plate. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely.
Right fielder,
Ready for another shot now. Nick Markakis. He was a ground out victim last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Three runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Ground ball right side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers, as he puts it on the ground to third. He's got it. A play at the plate. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, number 13, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 0-1 slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He's not. I spoke too soon as it gets by him. 1 run is scored.
As a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble, but I think they went with him maybe 1 batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
This one's skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Braves on top, 5-0. So here's Matt Kemp now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. The bouncer to the left side. Backhanded. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Dodgers have elected to.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
And the batter rules safe.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Boy, not the way you'd like to throw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
In now is Yasiel Puig as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Puig, a 27-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
1-2 now as that's in there at the knees. The 1-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Inciarte on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Joc Pederson.
Here's Joc Pederson now. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
And that misses. Ball one. Here's the 1-0. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2 on a line to shortstop.
Now batting, Edgar Ross Stripling.
Chase Utley will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Chase Utley.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Albies scoops it up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Dodgers strand a couple. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
And that'll bring in the former
Number
top
18.
prospect, Ozzie Albies. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Finds the zone, strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 1-1 home. is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses. Rio Ruiz is on deck. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Digging in and looking for more, Rio Ruiz. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there. And that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that. But most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Into the box now, Chase Whitley. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 8. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Albies stands at second with 2 gone. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Braves strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
'50th pitch of the game on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Swanson scoops it up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First offering on its way. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
Changeup low, 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike. Two-one. Here it is. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Inciarte's there, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Taking it in is Puig, and there's your first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
So with 1 away now, that'll bring in Nick Markakis. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. Here's the 0-2. This one's flared out toward left. Seager onto the grass. He gets there, but he missed it.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far in this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Previous head-to-head matchups with Kenta Maeda, he's gone 2 for 8. Markakis, base runner at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Grandal has a play. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 13. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat, and it's fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bellinger in foul ground, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Markakis off a second. Now the pitch. Down the first baseline. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around and score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. Braves get a couple of hits here, and plate 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Next for the Dodgers, Matt Kemp. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Liner towards second. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Yasmani Grandal, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get. Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming. Here it is. He pulls this one into right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice single.
Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. Ruiz aboard here at first with nobody out. Now a bunt attempt here. Flip to the second baseman covering now for the out.
Center fielder number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Grounded back up the middle. Seager comes up with it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
The 1-0 home. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. The 1-2 misses for the second ball.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Here now the 2-2. This one's down to third. Turner's got it on to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Tyler Flowers. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Flowers carries a batting line right at 240.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help the roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Next up for Los Angeles, Yasiel Puig. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. A bouncer up the middle. And quickly there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 18.
Logan Forsythe will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. He'll start this one at 274. 6 home runs and 17 RBIs. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw gets in there from short right field. A nice play. Dodgers retired on just 4 pitches. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Dodgers.
Stepping in for the Braves, number 13. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2. Count still at 1-2. Jansen comes set, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Digging in and looking for more, Phil Gosselin. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. The 1-0. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. From the belt, the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
A ball and a strike now. Goslin stands at first with one out. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in once again, Rio Ruiz. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Strike two at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. 1 left for Atlanta, but they're still in control, 7-0. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Chris Taylor. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution. All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's in there. Base hit. The runner scores from second.
Hey, a little better late than never, D-Row here. That base hit here in the 8th inning. They're still behind in this one, but at least they're not getting shut out.
Yeah, you're going to see this offensive team fight to the bitter end. As long as there are outs out there, they're going to grind it out and see if they can get back in this one.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0-1 the count. Hard on the ground towards short. Swanson picks it up on to first, and they get them both.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Turner at third with 2 away. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job, and a run batted in.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. This is pulled into right. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him. Johan Camargo will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. He enters play here at 288, 1 home run and 6 RBIs.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
1-1 the count now. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Hit down the line at first. Oh, and he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's Ender Inciarte. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. He's 1 for 3. Here comes the first pitch. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Inciarte has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. Advantage count 2-0 to the Braves center fielder. A runner at second, nobody out. Now a cut fastball finds the target. 2-1. Jansen's ready. 2-1 on its way. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Two, here it is. Just a bit low, ball 3. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Digging in to try it again, Dansby Swanson. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The 0-1 on its way. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Dansby Swanson goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. First pitch on its way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
The 2-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Camargo at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Turner in foul ground. And that retires the side. So no run.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Hey, he caught him off guard right there. I like that pitch. High fastball executed. I know he's known for the sinker ball, but if he can get some eye levels up and down, he's going to have some success.
Behind 0-2 now. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Push to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Jock Peterson, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Edgar Kenley Jansen.
Austin Barnes will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 50, Austin Barnes.
No balls and a strike to count. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He brings it in, and the Braves will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-2 the final score this afternoon. The Braves jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Chase Whitley wins his 3rd of the season as he turns